Hello traders, Jason here with SwingHigh.com. It is Friday, December 11th, 2009. This is your halftime report. It's 11:30 right now, and this morning we had a bunch of economic reports come out. As you can see here, we had retail sales, import and export prices, consumer sentiment, and business inventories. For the most part, they were all good numbers. No huge surprises. For the most part, they were all better than expected, if not in line with expectations. So the news was fine today. We did have a small gap up this morning, and chopped sideways, sort of putting in, I want to draw a little line right here, sort of putting in a double top formation. As you can see, we hit our heads, pulled back a little bit, hit our heads again, and now we're selling off. So we have a slight double top, at least intraday here on the 15-minute chart, and then a sell-off down here to support at 110.70. This is all on SPY, which is the S&P 500 tracking ETF. That's what I'm seeing so far today. This move looks technically driven, not news driven, as the news was rather bullish, and we do have a double top here with a sell-off to support. So that's what I'm seeing intraday here at least. And SPY was up about 0.5% this morning, if not a little more, and now it's sold off and it's coming back to the neutral range. So right now it's up only 0.07%. The diamonds are not doing quite the same formation, and it's a little stronger, being up 0.3% about, and it does not have the same double top formation. The NASDAQ, wow, definitely relatively weak here. No double top, just a straight up sell-off, making lower lows and lower highs most of the day on this 15-minute chart here. NASDAQ is down 0.54%, so a big move down there. The Russells, the Russells sort of have a symmetrical triangle formation going on here, and then a break down, as you can see. So that's not the strongest formation I've ever seen, but they are at about the same level as the Dow in that they are up about 0.1%. I just wanted to zoom out here on the daily. As you can see, this is the RUT. We're still holding up in this symmetrical triangle formation. It'll be interesting to see if we break out to the upside. That'll be a bullish pennant, and that would be a pretty bullish formation if we could break out of this symmetrical triangle to the upside and then test these highs. If we do test these highs, I would obviously like to see a break of those highs, and if we do break those highs, wow, that would be very bullish. So that's what I'm seeing on the Russells. The financials, still in this slightly downtrend, definitely a pullback to support areas. We've already broken through this one support line, which wasn't the strongest support line. Now we're coming up on testing the 14 mark on the XLF, which is the NASDAQ, not the NASDAQ, I'm sorry, the financials ETF. So we'll see what happens there. The financials are down 0.14% today, which is slightly bearish, relatively weak to the S&P. The tick, I don't want to look at a daily chart of the tick, it's just mayhem. The tick was bullish to start the day, drifted to bearish, and now is recovering a little bit, coming back into neutral territory. The trend started off under 1, which is bullish, but in between 0.8 and 1 is still sort of in the neutral range, and now is drifting into the bearish range, but is still relatively neutral. I want to take a quick look at the trend Q and the tick Q, just to get a, oh wow, the trend Q is definitely bearish, and the tick Q is drifting bearish as well. So the NASDAQ is not looking so strong today. And finally, we'll look at the VIX and then call it a wrap. The VIX was down big, which was bullish, but now just spiked up, coming back towards neutral, and is only down 0.75% right now. So that's some strength on the VIX, which is weakness for the stocks as fear enters the market. Thanks for being a part of SwingHigh.com. I'll talk to you later.